What's up, guys? Sorry for this weird kind of setup. I've been moving the office, so I haven't had much time to kind of do everything that I needed to. So we're kind of stuck in this situation. And at the same time, I was trying to do a written review for this. This game, Simpocalypse, is a sim micromanagement type game, and trying to even write a review about it kind of put me to sleep. And it's not to do with anything that this game is boring or not fun. That's not the case. It's just trying to explain it can get really boring. But I did receive this game from GameX Studios. Thank you guys so much for sending me the game to take a look at it. I've had a wonderful time playing it. It's no which way, shape, or form a sponsorship. I don't get no throwbacks. This is just an honest review. And I'm going to kind of go through a few things that you will kind of experience in this game. So starting off, usually when you do start off in this game, you are going to have about 5 to 15, no, it's 15 to 20, sorry, villagers, I guess you could call them. And you have to delve them out between exploring, gathering food, water, and wood. So throughout this time, you'll end up gathering research points at the same time. Going through this, you'll end up finding research patterns, which usually you'll start off with a manual pump is what they want you to start off with. And you can expand to a lot of things like planted forest, thermal plants, genetic farming, cattle farms. You can go all the way down to houses, schools, which will help you with research. You can do research centers that'll help you with research. Hospital, police stations, fire stations. I'm pretty sure you know what those are for. And of course, war factories, your factories. And there's a big reason why war factories and factories are on their own things. The whole principle of Simpocalypse is to become this global superpower. So to do that, in a way, you can go to the map section. Now, the map section usually will have different areas that you can take over and you can invade. This, though, is a small part of this game because you are, like it said, wanting to become a global type power. Global. So you'll expand out in a global sense, trying to take over lands. You can take over lands in very many ways. You can either do it through force with tanks, which again, force through tanks, building a war factory. I think the great thing about the war factory, though, is you do get to build your own, I guess build your own, but kind of build your own tanks to where you can choose between a turret and a hull, which all have different types of properties, really different expenses and stuff like that. Or if you wanted to, you can go through the economic route. Going through the economic route, you can eventually get a research to where you can bribe your enemies out of their territories, which means you can spend a certain amount of money to get one section of a territory, or research into it even further, and you can have a economic colony. Now, these economic colonies will invest into businesses into these other territories, and essentially you'll take them over economically and you own that property. And it's a really interesting way of going about things because you can do it in two different types. So if you want to be really focused on war, you can go at war at all you want. Or if you are wanting a little bit more complexity with economics, because again, you can build a variety of things. You can build TVs, cars, computers, smartphones, anything like that. But I think the thing that I like about it is I go to the global market all the time, and I try to find the best prices for these things and kind of work the market. Because right now, if you look at it, it's 24 per price. So if we spend 100, we're down to 23.20. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for this to actually go all the way down. Oh, it's going up. We're going to buy it, which is going to influx the market. We're going to sell now. And there we go. I just made about another, I think it was like, what, 25K profit? And you can repeat this over and over again. There is a bug in this, though, that if you are going to work the market, when you get down to the later ones like cars and smartphones, it seems like whenever you look at the average price, if you go to buy and do the average price, down here it'll tell you $48.49, which is the buying price for what this is. It seems like in those later ones, there's a bug where cars will be down at like 16K, and you go to buy them, but it says your order average price is like 40 or 50K. So if you're not paying attention to what the order average price is, you can actually lose money. And I think it's a glitch somewhere because it fluctuates. It'll go down to 17, it'll jump up to 40, and it seems bugged. So keep your eyes out on that until they do update that. They may not have even caught that yet. But anyways, yeah, I mean, that's the premise of this game, is you're managing Sims and trying to build up and maintain your resources. Whoops. And really, it's a lot of fun. I've had a lot of fun in this game, and trying to juggle all of the resources because stuff takes away from another, or another takes more from another one. So it's almost like if you look at farms, you know, it'll take 158 wood and 79 water away per second. So you have to make sure that you keep up your constants. In the beginning, it becomes a very big struggle. You're running through your land, your building spots, and you have to generate more of those by taking more land over. So you have to make sure you manage not to put too much into water, or not too much into food, or not too much into energy. And, you know, if mining comes a big thing, it's all these major situations that you have to control. On top of that, if your population has a sickness rate, happiness, morale, malnourishment, you also have houses you can build which will help you increase your population, schools and research centers that will help work in more of your research, and your hospital, police station, and fire station, of course, self-explanatory. But you also have to manage their public jobs. Builders, if you can invest as many as you want into builders in kind of an early situation, you can build a lot of houses really, really quick. Instead of them taking 5 seconds, like right now, mine has a 14.88% faster build time. So it's less than a second that each building will be built. So I can easily just go over here to my build amount, build 100, and they'll be done within 10 seconds. So, and this is the second playthrough that I have done through this game. This is the reason why it kind of looks brand new. And this is, I guess, one of my little nitpicks about this game that I'm not too big of a fan of, is the prestige. The prestige in this game, again, will restart you from 0, and it will allot like 7 prestige points that will give you 7 boost points to your base stats of food gathering, water gathering, stuff like that. And to me, I feel like this is something that's trying to make the game longer than it should be. And this game's already very, very long. I first started off in Australia, only conquered half of Australia, and I had already put about 5.5 to 6 hours in this game. Now, granted, they were fun hours. I full-heartedly enjoyed every minute that I did play this game, and I wanted to expand even further. But then having to prestige and restart everything, which means you probably have to put another 6 hours, or possibly maybe a little bit shorter because now you've got more strength to you. But was it really necessary? I don't feel like it was, but this is something that could be changed. It is still in early access. Rock did actually tell me that they do have a lot of stuff planned. Some of the biggest things, they're going to modernize the designs. They're working on a graphic overhaul, so maybe the tank fighting, which I haven't even showed that. Goodness, look at me. The tank fighting kind of looks like this. So it's pretty generic, but you know what? It works good. I'm probably going to lose this. I've been losing this one this entire time. Oh, actually, no. Wait. Ah, got that land. Perfect. And of course, with your tanks, I don't know if I'm all over the place. Oh my goodness. Of course, your tanks can be upgraded, if you couldn't probably figure that one out. But yeah, no, they're also talking about improving the UI, the UX, which, in all honesty, I don't see a problem with this UI. I kind of like it, and I think it works perfectly great. Further optimizations to the progression of various features and adding extra researches, which I think is a good idea. There are a good bit of researches that are in this game, but they kind of start to fall flat, especially in adding to your calling. Because once you get genetic forest, filtering station, rain collector, and even solar panels, you've kind of got everything running on autopilot. So it kind of starts to dole out and you start focusing more on attacking or buying up land or the stock market. So it's kind of doling out the actual resource management part. Not early in the game. Again, I put 6.5 on the first one. I've already got 8.5 hours in this game. But yeah, it kind of starts to lose the sim management point at that end. So hopefully they will add new researches that will kind of add more to that sense of management. But yeah, there you have it. I feel like I explained this horribly, and it seemed like it was probably boring to hear me talk about this stuff. And that was the reason why I wanted to do it like this, was because of the fact that trying to just make one of my normal videos, I wouldn't really be able to do that. Because there's not much to look at this game. It's really just management of a game. And really, if you do like sim management games, this is a great one. I had a lot of fun. I've put 8.5 hours into this game, and this game is only $4. So you're getting... Honestly, if you were to try to do a global takeover, it would probably take you anywhere between 25 to maybe 35 hours, unless you start just railroading everything really extremely quickly. I could only see it being done within 15 hours. So that's a hell of a bargain. And it's great. And they're gonna update a lot of things, and I'm kind of excited and ready to see more of what they're going to do for this game. So if you guys do want to pick it up and check it out, again, only $4. Oh, might want to actually tell you about that. There are small events that'll happen: earthquakes, riots, weather, everything like that. I probably should have added that on there. But yeah, no, if you guys definitely want to pick this game up, it's $4. Link's going to be down in the description. I'm sorry this video was so weird. Hopefully you guys liked it, I guess. I don't know. If you guys did like it, though, leave a like. If you haven't already subscribed, this is not my normal type of video, but if you want to stick around and you do like it, hit subscribe. But like always, guys, I'll see you in the next video, and have fun.